This is game number 2, so it is the number 1 game, second to the first one.
Good job, Cinder.
There we go. Yeah, you're very welcome. There we go. All right, well, yeah, this is probably going to be a little bit of a different nature compared to the first game. Do you agree with what Sheep said about we're going to have action from Spirit, then we're going to have a lull, maybe, you know, depending on how big that lull is, and then into action after again, or peaking, so to speak?
I didn't really listen to the panel. I think that's what usually you and Shannon do.
I mean, that's incorrect. She said it, and you were like, that's a really good point. So.
I never said that. I don't know why you're lying on camera. But what I think will happen in this game is that C-Smile in the mid lane on Brew, they're going to play through him and destroy Larl with the silence from Skyrev Mage.
Okay.
Then in the mid game, they will falter a little bit. And in the late game, as you were saying, that Sheep was saying, Faceless Void will destroy them if they get there.
Oh, well, Faceless Void is currently on the receiving end. We'll time walk.
Oh, he's very dead.
Found a little bit of information. Oh, what a nice smile. I don't know why Yatoro was so happy to time walk away there, but it's the little things in life. Take the small victories in Dota, such as getting 3 bounty runes level 1 for Team Spirit here. So off to a little bit of a head start. This bottom lane...
No problem, Miposhka.
Oh, well, I mean, Yatoro did already spot them, so Miposhka can't be too surprised with this. Rolling Boulder has been skilled, not in range.
Rolling Boulder has been skilled. Oh, there it is. Kobe.
Not quite connecting, but it doesn't matter.
Oh.
Ion Shell. Actually,
he didn't give it to him.
It was the Blood Grenade that got the kill.
Ah, you're right, actually. I thought he kill stole it. I would have reported my Skyrev, but well played, Sinrin.
Would you... I've had this conversation with Hansven sometimes before about supports that it's good to get first blood on. Would you agree that there's like a subset of supports that really benefit a lot more than others? And is Skyrev one of those?
Perhaps if you can rush some Ring of Bassi for your lane, or you get some small, bigger item, it can help you a lot, but...
A small, bigger item.
Okay, a like null talisman, a Ring of Basilius.
All right.
But generally what I see people do when they get first blood on supports, they just get like a salve and 2 mangoes. As C-Smile is kind of taking a beating.
Yeah. Not the best insatiable hunger. He only got to hit twice.
Yeah, that is not
ideal.
His next wave might not be too easy. I mean, luckily for him, his web gives him some HP regen, but yeah, I think Larl off to a great start in the mid.
This top lane is an absolute classic Void Spirit.
Rolling
Earth
Boulder.
Spirit plus Dark Seer.
That is correct.
There's the Rolling Boulder. Nice connection from Matthew.
Oh.
Okay, a little bit of
he branched him.
Juking and jiving.
Nature.
Here. And the Blood Grenade for the slow. Can't connect with a roll.
Throw your Orb of Venom at him. Do it.
Okay, Miposhka. This is exciting.
Oh.
Is he going to come in for it? The roll. Lands it. Glimpse.
Oh.
He get him. He get him.
Easy play.
And now the creeps are going to follow Matthew. He's not going to need to pull these over to Whisper. What do you make of this lane? So usually Darkseer or Earth Spirit will be picked against, you know, heroes that are very diveable, so to speak. Is this a good lane for that?
They're chilling in this lane, I think. Either you free farm as Darkseer, or if Miposhka ever goes out of position, I mean, I think then this is just going to happen to you. Like, Disruptor hates being ran at or having heroes on top of him. You can maybe glimpse a guy out, but I think Whisper is going to be very, very happy in this top lane. And luckily for Pakaz, he's playing a hero where a Soul Assumption won't just instantly kill him, so he won't be giving away a free kill to Collapse.
Yeah, that's true. If Collapse wanted to do that in this game, he could have picked Axe.
Or buy a Blink Dagger.
Another suboptimal Insatiable there. Just 3 attacks.
You really didn't like that one.
Yeah, I mean, it's just 3 hits, so not particularly great. Miro will put some pressure onto Panda. Doesn't connect, though. Will land the blast off, but the Sticky Bomb not landing might be the difference. Ah, he's probably still toast.
Oh, Soul Assumption. What a lovely spell.
Yeah. It's pretty tough to play 5 Sky here. You get caught by anything from Mira, and you probably just die 100 to 0. Medusa cannot protect you at all.
Yeah, there's just too many small things, right? I get either slow by Visage, then the Mind connects, blast off. It's just too many spells, so Panda needs to be very careful. I would like for him later to be very open to playing through C-Smile in the mid lane, because I think Lars should do well early on, but later a lot of trouble can come his way.
Well, I guess both supports in this game from EG rocking a silence.
Yep.
So plenty of opportunity there. Collapse going to take a couple of pot shots here from Pakaz, but obviously not able to fully commit onto this kill. Miro will grab a nice little flower. 3 minutes 35. Kind of late to get that one. Do you keep that on techies, or probably give it to Visage, I'm assuming?
You can keep it, because did you know that you can use it on your teammates?
That is true, but you need to be in range.
True. But he might just have to. He has big charges too. He's baited. And JK baited himself.
Honestly, baited the casters pretty well there.
Well played, Mira. He's
okay,
holding
they're going to keep running at him here. Has to use the Grave Chill, but he has been blood grenaded, and he will stand his ground and die.
Kind of a concerning play from Team Spirit here. Not sure about this double kill, but Pakaz, he will gladly take that. Miposhka.
Yeah.
Oh, nice bash.
Good bash, but the vacuum is just as good. This is a much, much better early game from EG than in the previous game. Up 5-1. All three top CSers currently on their side, and would imagine that we've seen some games in this tournament where Darkseer has
Limbs?
Oh yeah, good question. Will he be in range? It's level 1. Not gonna catch.
Oh, we're good.
Oh, as a matter. Oh, that is not connecting at all, and he gets immediately time dilated. Matthew in some serious trouble here. Has the stick charges.
Okay.
Oh, maybe live.
No, yep. Lotus.
Lotus as well. Oh, he forced a lot out of them. Whisper's diving though. He's going to run all the way to the ends of the earth to get Miposhka, but Miposhka with boots.
Any rolling boulder fans coming up soon?
Yeah, I'm a fan. Oh! And it will land. Not enough yet, though. It's just not enough in general. The Yotaro, time dilation available again in a second. We'll use it.
Am I watching?
Yeah,
oh, bottom.
Good dive. Oh! Swing and a miss.
Double bash.
Sometimes your kick just doesn't connect, and actually...
Oh, here comes Matthew.
Wait.
Oh, got him. He
okay.
lives. He's chill.
All right, one of the teams won there. That was a great exchange.
So who did win that exchange?
I'm not the analyst here.
Okay, Yatoro won this exchange. Of course, idiots in the Ren, as Radiant lost their core hero.
I am very stupid. Well, he lost some CS in the tower
Doesn't
as well.
matter, he killed a hero.
Okay. Dota's just simple sometimes. It's beautiful. Bottom lane, pressure onto Kaz. He does have the Raindrop Radiant 5. And no
Lotus Flower.
Connect. Yeah.
Raindrop.
Panda.
Thick.
Blast off is ready. Not going to get it off.
Oh.
Pakaz, another assumption. Did he just... Wait, how did that not trigger his Raindrop? Did he drop it and instantly pick it up again?
Maybe it just didn't deal a lot of damage on the mana shield. Is that how it works? Or did he drop it? Either way, we have a lot of bashes going on at top lane, my play-by-play caster.
Yeah, Whisper,
bash
the
again.
bash. Will there be another one? There'll be a glimpse.
We have a similar story as in game 1, where I think EG were off to a great laning stage, and then they just cringe it up and give like kills to Yatoro. And now suddenly this whole matchup in the top lane, I think, very much changed. Whisper needs this Vanguard. He's very close as bottom.
Roll kick.
Roll kick, silence.
Getting it back out.
Blood grenade. What take over, dude? You're the play-by-play.
It's kind of hard to cast with a babbling mongrel next to me who's going when spells get cast.
That's what Sunspan does with you all the time. Mid lane, so you smile.
Well, that's a pretty good dive. He does have the blink ready. Not going to be necessary to use it. Well,
off screen. Oh,
they're putting some serious... Oh, he's level 6.5 and Whisper's level 5. Yep. This is really, really good for Yatoro. I didn't realize it was getting this lopsided.
I'm glad you're listening to me, just like you listen to Shannon and your cast.
Pretty big wave coming into the tower. So Whisper will... I guess he will get to about 5.5 with this, but still.
Okay, some bombs up. Oh, nice Matthew with a very nice kick.
Yeah.
Okay.
So... Correct me if I'm wrong, the way this kick was changed makes it a lot easier to find angles, right?
That is correct. I don't know what you're talking about, but I'm going to agree with you.
Matthew gets glimpsed and will die for this. Eventually almost traded for Mira. I think the way you kick, you don't need to stand on the exact side of the person. You don't have, you know what I mean? You don't like kick in the line.
You kick them where they're facing, no? Or are you just targeted now?
You choose a direction, right? Because he wasn't standing behind Sky when he kicked him, I think.
That makes sense. I don't know why Whisper is tipping Yatoro, but he is.
Oh. Whatever makes him happy.
Yep.
So mid lane, C-Smile is starting to put some serious pressure onto Lara. This is what you expected when Brood hits level 6, it starts getting trickier for the Queen of Pain. And you mentioned they could make rotations. Haven't really done it yet. They'll look for Yatoro though. Silent.
Okay, another
roll.
Ooh, see you later, Yatoro.
Nasty damage right there.
Well, that's actually a big move. I expected Yatoro to be able to lane up here for a while, but yeah, we pointed out they have, well, not just one, but 2 silences. And honestly, they can look to do a similar move in the mid lane soon.
Also worth noting in that situation, I think they had 2 Ion Shells and Ancient Seal. So that's some pretty nasty damage with 2 points in that. Do you expect Panda to go 1-2-4 here? Is the silence just that good, or would you still like to see a max concussive?
I don't know, I feel like 1-2-4 sounds kind of chill to me, right? Especially against these heroes. faces Void, he needs to live through the silence to then live. Same with Queen of Pain as well, so yeah, why not? I feel like you're not really gonna miss out on a lot of damage. Honestly, you might be getting more damage out of maxing Seal when you play with Earth Spirit and Darkseer in your team.
Yeah.
So yeah, kind of checks out.
Some nice damage stats here coming out from the Skywrath Mage.
Just some classic 5k damage.
Miposhka walking into a hell of a lot of trouble. Or, well, Laurel's gonna go for it first. Had no idea what was coming his way and no chance in hell to survive that. And actually going for more here. Nice roll from Matthew. Gonna get glimpsed back.
Here comes Spiders.
Spider Mama.
Oh, free kill.
Getting a little meal here.
Uh-oh.
And this could turn into a tower push as well. So EG bouncing back nicely after a an absolute beatdown in game one. Let's just call it what it was.
This is a little troublesome for Spirit. Like, when you look at the lanes now,
again,
up top,
Yatoro,
we may have a new kill.
Silence. And the burst is just too much. But good. Blast-off might have saved him. He has Chrono. He could turn around here with Laurel. Nice Sonic onto 2. Gets the 2-man Scream here as well. And Whisper. Yeah, he is not able to get out. Even wasting the TP here. Miposhka shows up for a glimpse. Nice rotations here from Spirit, saving Yatoro. And he even finds the Chrono onto Pakaz, who showed up here. He's going to run into Roche by the looks of it. Hello! And a bash. Triple kill for Laurel.
Wait, how did Yatoro see him coming? They don't have a ward there. Interesting. Well, that was a really big deal for Team Spirit, because I think with the state that could have happened in a game where Medusa just sits bottom against Visage and defends, Brew takes over mid. If they don't force with the Sky, Earth Spirit, and Darkseer, the map looks very good for them. So they're going to have to reevaluate how they want to play the next 1 to 2 minutes.
Do you think there's any obvious way you itemize here? I'm assuming since there's so many silencers, you want to get a Lotus Orb. Is there like a Glimmer that is really crucial? Or is Force Staff maybe better here against these heroes?
Probably Force. What
he heard the gate.
Oh, he heard the gate. Dang. Yatoro's just too good. I mean, I guess so Pakaz just came over to try and help his team, but yeah, he's saying, what the hell are they doing?
I think he's saying, you can hear him taking the gate. That's so stupid.
Yeah, what the hell? Nerf. To go back to your question, I think, yeah, Force Staff has got to just be a sick item for the Dire team, right? They basically rely on just going on one guy, throwing all their spells and hoping he dies. If they can negate that, as Yatoro pushing forward.
I feel like we've seen significantly fewer Force Staff than usual. The item did get nerfed a little bit, I believe, and this feels like the game that it could be interesting. Panda will get caught by a Sticky Bomb and a Blast-off combo.
Panda Blast.
Laurel with another kill. Bottom lane collapse. Living up to his name here, falling over to his death, and doesn't look like this guy. Maybe a turnaround here with a glimpse. Okay, Static Storm as well. The birds are ready to roll. Well, one of them is
very fast.
The other one is recovering. Miposhka actually gonna die as well. Not enough damage in the birds here. Big kills for EG. They get 2 and a tower.
I like this movement early on by Chris Luck. Like, being able to move down to the bottom lane. I mean, Visage just does not stand a chance against Brood. And they even killed both of the birds from Collapse. That was a resummon that he just lost.
That was literally max output, right?
Holy.
Tower, 2 kills, birds. Yeah. You lost nobody. You forced rotation.
You got more levels on your Earth Spirit. In the meantime, other people got to take your mid lane. Now, if you're looking for more.
Yeah. As a Blast-off counterplay, they're trying to share the Mystic Flare. Not enough, though. Will be a trade of sorts, maybe, onto Matthew here. The roll not ready, so at least they'll get him. But C-Small was thinking about going for a Techies hunt there. Was going to be a little bit too much. But again, a nice kill. They bring down Yatoro again on the Void. Is this his 3rd death this game? 2nd death. So twice now he's been killed by these Earth Spirit roll-ins with the Silence.
I mean, if EG can continue to play like this, they're going to do really well in the next 10 to 15 minutes. Making sure that you move together with like 2 to 3 heroes, get them slowed up with your Skywrath spells, throw them on top, because this trade just now was great. They forced so many TPs, and they even killed Yatoro. I do like that Yatoro has a Mask of Madness. I've seen other Void players in the last games, they all go Midas, and it has not really looked good. I must be real. It ain't good.
Yeah, so this item is 120 attack speed for 6 seconds. Right, so it's 10 passive and 110 on activation. How important do you feel like Void's individual output is? Oh no, not again. They found him again. There's no way out. It's just too easy. Earth Spirit really paying off big time in this game, and this might not be the end of it. Mira, actually, never mind. They get the clips into double Static Storm here. Laurel looking to add more kills to his account onto Matthew. Nice blast off from Mira. Mid-roll animation.
They're all gonna
Matthew.
die.
Gonna get
Silence
the bombs
again.
off, but yeah, that trade-off not in Spirit's favor at all. These silences mounting to be a big problem. Collapse will at least catch one on the way out, but this might cost him himself as well. See Smile on the chase.
Well, here comes Mama.
Gets a bit of a slow off. That's Mama.
Never mind.
Well, good bird drops and Grave Chill will back off. But yeah, Yatoro with another death there. Just the supports of EG really finding some good opportunities in this game. And in a way, it kind of reminds you of what Spirit did to them in the previous game. EG were like, oh, so that's how we're playing this series, huh? Okay.
That was the same thing that happened to them last time when they played against the LGD. They got stomped game 1, then turned it around. But look at this great ward that they have right behind Yatoro from the moves earlier. It just makes it so easy for Matthew. Roll in, silence, keep the fight going. And their heroes are scary when they get a good start to the fight. They have such low cooldowns. Yeah, so a nice counterplay here from Miposhka. If they had a Sonic Wave on Laurel here, this could have been even better, but that blast off, very nice. But as you pointed out, the silence is just completely shutting down. Steve Smile getting caught in the river, but who's really catching who here? Good turnaround plays from Matthew. There's a mech, Laurel, Sonic Wave, not enough. They're gonna have to back off. Nice sidestep from Collapse will avoid the rolling boulder there, but doesn't look like Team Spirit have a real escape plan here. I hear Yatoro coming.
Yatoro finds a big chrono.
Oh, nice chrono.
On to 3, beautiful. All 3 of them on the periphery. They'll get off a little bit of a Pavis here onto Matthew, or Whisper rather, not gonna cut it. Bash.
Oh, here comes Smile again.
Smile 1v5, a classic. Not seeming to win it though.
Oh, hit the creep! Hit the creep!
Keep healing off the creeps. The sticky bomb, not enough. But Laurel with the finishing touch. Blink Scream will take him down, and a lot of EG's lead now down the drain. Collapse gonna walk into Pakaz. Will live or live? Well, 50-50. You never really know. You will get out of there. Damn, that was so close for multiple heroes involved. Laurel surviving with 10% and Collapse on like 2, but yeah, EG didn't really get what they were hoping for there, and with a 4K lead entering that fight, that's a 3K swing.
I mean, Yatoro just gets to run over not only the time dilation, but what a beautiful chrono.
Oh, good, man.
Literally 3 heroes just right on the edge, and they all get to live with such low HP. Let's see Smile.
Yeah, nice blast.
Trying to go for the 1v5 later on. Sadly, unluckily for him, it didn't work out.
Do you think this was an obviously bad idea to go into, or do you understand the mindset there with the reinforcements coming in from the Medusa?
I can kind of see it, but I think it's a very greedy play. Like, when their start of the fight doesn't work out, they need to be very careful. Team Spirit have very good turnaround heroes. Well, most notably, Yatoro. Like, time dilation will destroy the Radiant heroes in a dragged-out fight.
Oh boy, Collapse is going to find Panda. Glimpse is available. He's being brought back into the arms of more or less the entire Spirit team together with Matthew, but really, really nice Magnetize here, doing some serious work. Blast off just as good though. Down goes the Earth Spirit. It's a 2-for-1, and that looks to be where it's going to break up unless Collapse can somehow find some good familiar drops. Doesn't seem to be the case, but I'm not really sure what this tip is all about, but well played, Yatoro. You were not involved. Maybe that's what it means.
Is it like a you time dilated me and that's why I
time dilate, I guess. Yeah, that's true.
I'm a little confused, but EG need to be careful. Like right now, look at Lars' HP pool. It's 1800. He has a Falcon Blade, Fairy's Trinket. He has a Strength Talent, and they have a Glimmer Cape on Mira now. They need to be more careful about which moves they go for, because feeding experience to this dire team with your draft is very, very scary.
Do you reckon there's EG are being a little bit too eager with their rotations? Should they be bringing Medusa more? Should they be chilling more? This is an insane kill score. We're looking at 2 kills per minute in this game. Obviously, both lineups have heroes that want to fight a lot, but is it time to pull the brakes a bit maybe, or do they just need to execute it better?
I think they don't need to go so deep if they don't see that much. Like earlier when they did it in the triangle, they had a great ward, so they had a good start to the fight. Like, their initiation needs to connect. I don't really want them to force
blast off. That's a miss.
Yeah. Well, the glimpse
though, so
does the job.
Enough. See Smile doing his best, but can't even connect on anyone with the insatiable hunger.
Uh-oh.
And looks to just be a clean escape for Spirit. They even forced a TP rotation out of Whisper. Not able to connect there, and loving this from Spirit. Instant smoke after you've killed a core. Keep the ball rolling.
Pakaz did TP out of the top lane. Let's see Spirit. They want to stay. Nice aggressive ward.
Yeah. Panda.
Dead. Here comes Pakaz.
Yeah. Well, Medusa is on some serious shit here, doing some good damage. Laurel will somehow survive with the Glimmer Cape.
Oh, no.
I was sure thought he was going to be a goner there, and now Pakaz could be in trouble here. Blast off. He's running out of mana.
Nice chrono again.
Great chrono. Miposhka will die off screen here. to the Vessel or the... But Whisper, Matthew is going to connect on Laurel. Nice block there, though, from Collapse, actually taking the rolling boulder away from Laurel, which might have saved his life. And another great exchange here from Spirit.
Ooh. Some of these like mid-tier items are kind of owning EG now. The pipe is completed on Collapse. We have the Glimmer Cape out as well. And the Dire Heroes are starting to get a little too much HP. Like, even if... How does Laurel not die here? Is it just a Glimmer?
So there's a Mystic Flare here that we can't see, and it's glimmered now.
Oh, cringe.
They don't have detection.
They don't. They didn't know.
They lacked the critical information.
That
there was a Glimmer Cape available for Mira.
Once again.
Collapse's reactions are very animated this game, gotta say. And another, as you pointed out, great chrono here from Yatoro, really nailing it this game so far. Despite their best efforts to shut him down, he's still delivering. And here with the pipe coming in, Laurel will also survive, so...
Oh, I feel Matthew's pain. I think they're messing up this game right now. They took these couple bot fights and kind of forced Pakaz to go there. Like, I don't think he wanted to be in any of these fights. He just wants to go top, keep pushing in the lanes, finish up his butterfly, maybe get closer to his next item, and then join his team.
Actually, about that butter, do you like that choice this game in particular? You're playing against a ton of non-physical damage. Is this going to make him confident to actually even stand his ground? It's only really good against Void and the birds.
From what I know, you want to go butterfly right after your Manta because it speeds up your kind of farming. You don't really need Skadi to live. I think he's not going to be the first target anyway. But I would like for him to go butterfly into an aggressive item. I think if he goes butterfly into Skadi, they will lose. Because Team Spirit, they're going to out-teamfight you in dragged-out fights. So I think you go butterfly into crit or something.
Okay.
And you need to lower the time that Spirit get to live in the fight.
But then at the same time, do you have a lot of faith in him surviving himself if he goes an aggressive item? What's he going to rely on? Are there going to be teammates saving him? Is there a specific support item he has?
Pipe and defensive back wall. Pipe, mech, it's got to be good enough.
Okay. We'll see it in action soon enough because at the rate this is going, Spirit are definitely going to be able to fight into the Medusa this game. It was a real concern earlier on when EG were building a lead and Pakaz was topping the net worth that he could be pulling ahead, but not the story anymore. He's in third as Medusa, which is a kind of rare sight in this tournament, actually.
This is not normal. It is close, but still. And EG need to be a little careful with how they approach this fight. Medusa can connect, but it's a slow connection to this outpost.
Spirit have everything ready. Yatoro is going to offer himself up, but already with the shard.
I love the shard pickup. Like, you just want to go in, time delay, go out. We've talked about the long, dragged-out fights. They will always benefit Team Spirit. So him buying the shard is... I don't think I've seen it in this tournament.
I feel like very few players would have done that here. Purchasing shard on Void is generally something you do later down the line, maybe after a BKB or something, but actually choosing to do it in opposite order is very interesting from Yatoro.
I love seeing non-super greedy players. Okay,
yep.
He's gonna go in. I mean, he's close to Axe. I think Lar would love to tell his team to maybe chill, unless this is a free Roche, which, okay. They're like, screw you, Larl, no one cares about your Axe.
Toro is...
I mean, they're coming.
Taking some pretty serious damage from Roche already, down 400 health, and it's going to be even lower. This is a very slow kill. The Spiders are scouting this out.
You're doing this against Earthspirit Darkseer, bros.
Full connection in from Matthew. There's a Static Storm to break up the fight a bit, though. They're going to get the disengage. Void gets in the dilation and gets the hell out of there. That's also a Stone Gaze out the window. Sonic Wave to dissuade them further, but no real damage being dealt by anyone here so far. They're starting to poke into Pakaz with the birds as well as that Void, but Laurel not going to be saved by the Glimmer this time, buddy. Mira will be pulled in as well, so that's 2 down. Collapse. It's time to get the hell out of here, and they might actually just have to flat out concede the Roche. Did not get any Chronosphere off in this fight, and yeah, a bit of a misread there from Spirit. Just didn't really seem to have the damage to even get Roche close to a kill in the time they were hoping for. And
well, here you go, EG. It's a free Roche for you, bros.
Enjoy.
That was a
pretty big turnaround.
Yeah,
just for Pakaz.
I mean, I love the fact that EG go and contest that, but I'm really not sure if Spirit needed to make that play. I think the game was going very well for them. Perhaps they thought that, you know, fight would go better for them, but no one is breaking the smoke. They just get to come from the left, and yeah, I mean, Pakaz getting a much-needed Aegis and a couple kills.
So something we've seen from a lot of teams in this tournament, also some of the ones going very deep, is having a reliable way of scouting at the pit.
Yeah.
And you would think Visage could perform that task with his body and with the birds. Was Collapse just in the wrong position there? Is it because he doesn't have a shard that he doesn't really dare to frontline, or
I think it's...
Who do you offer up here for information?
I don't know if... I think that might be the problem. No one is comfortable going there. Whoever stands on the left, I think they just get murdered. You have Earthbird rolling in with a silence. A Collapse does not live through that. And I would say that's just why Laurel just forcing a little bit. Yeah. 4 more seconds on the blink.
A little bit by the looks of it.
Little bit.
Here
silence.
Comes Matthew. Silence number 1. He's going to get the roll, not connecting. Might just chase him all the way though, but there's the turnaround play from Collapse. And nice timing on the familiar stun there. Might be the end of Matthew, but a surge. Plus Pavis will get him out of there.
The Philly Stone. Gotta love this item. I feel like the fact that you can choose your neutral item made some supports so nice to play. You just get a Philly Stone. When you play carry, you just get a mana item because Occult Bracelet is broken as hell. I like the change. Well played, Cinnamon and Sons fan.
Yes, absolutely our idea, original idea.
I kept hearing you guys cry about it for 2 years.
Yeah, that's how I do. I cry until I get my way.
That sounds about right.
Real.
Oh, you got Toro.
Yep, good roll in. Silent.
Kick.
Magnetize. And a flare to go.
I didn't see the flare. Did you see it?
I can imagine it.
Oh, see Smile.
Forced to BKB here. Laurel will have to get out. Mira not going to be so lucky, so... Yeah, a couple of...
More kills off screen.
3 picks. Yeah, Matthew is going in against Miposhka, and a little bit of follow-up would do it.
Laurel in the back trying.
Not nice quite enough yet to get Miposhka, but finally Whisper will actually run him down and punch him to death of all things. Trying to keep Matthew alive here with the Glimmer Cape roll. Not going to get him out of there, so Collapse should at least get 1 return pick here with that Soul Assumption, and Laurel grabbing the second one. I'm hearing a Stone Gaze, but that seems to be coming in a bit too late here for Pakaz. Grave Chill, disengage. What do you make of the Queen Eggs here? Obviously, we've seen that picked up a lot more. Is this a very good game for it? Are you lacking a defensive item? Is this too offensive, or do you find this to be the right balance for what they need?
I'm okay with it, but I must say his item build looks... Maybe there's like 1 blade too much. Like he has Falcon Blade, Kaya, Witchblade. Maybe you could have skipped 1, but I do think the Ags is so... Queen's late game is broken with this new Aghanims. It's just a must pick up. He's going BKB next, so I do think his item build overall is fine. But I would have preferred for him to maybe skip either the Kaya or the Witchblade for now.
So, do you remember what his order was? I'm assuming he went Falcon Blade into Witchblade, right? That's what seemingly every co-op does. So I guess the Kaya was 3rd. What do you think? Do you think he was actually planning for Kaya Sanj and then just realized, okay, it's not going to be enough to have status resist, I have to go BKB and then just deviate, or?
I guess so, because I feel like if you go Witchblade, it means that you want to transition into a right-click. I think the Witchblade, when you then transition into the Kaya Sanj or Kaya E-Blade Ags, I don't think that makes it as good. So I think there's some deviation that happened for him in the middle of it.
Collapse with the Halberd ready against Pakaz could be a key item here. Obviously, a 1k net worth lead for EG, but a lot of that, well, without the Medusa's advantage, this would not even be a lead for EG. So a lot of the net worth on that one hero, but obviously very controllable to some extent. Gonna see a jump here. Nice Mystic Flare. We saw 1 little glimpse of that.
Yep, it hit a lot.
Mira wants to blast away.
Get him!
Nice vacuum midair. He's a goner. Gets off the mine, some good damage, but no follow through here from Spirit. So this should be a free tier 2 for Pakaz when the wave comes in.
Good play from EG, but I don't know if Spirit mind all that much. Like right now, when you play this you cannot touch Pakaz in a team fight. You have to kind of wait out this Aegis. There's only 40 seconds left. Farm the other lanes. Let your Toros, you know, vacuum up the entire map. Collapse is getting closer to his next items. They'll probably force you back. You'll have to delay that, but the Aegis will be gone soon.
Yeah, 25 seconds on it. Looks like Pakaz, as a matter of fact, won't even be interested in getting high ground. Just gonna go farm mid. So he's not following the advice that you were putting of getting at least not for now. He's eyeing up the Scotty. Do you think... Did you change your opinion now with what happened in the last few minutes? Because obviously, pro players think very dynamically. You're not following some static item build all the time. Did the conditions change for you, or do you still prefer a Daedalus here?
I would still prefer a Daedalus. Maybe he's thinking more of the way that what you mentioned earlier, that there's a way for him to die instantly, but honestly, I don't really feel it. I think when your team is buying defensive items for you, you should offset it by getting aggressive items. Like, they're helping you skip the more defensiveness stuff. But honestly, Pakaz has impressed me with his item build, so I won't question it too much. Maybe we just gotta wait for the next team fight to appear. As Yatoro, he's one of the only carry players that will buy Diffusal against Medusa.
Yep.
Maybe Pakaz knows this, so he just needs a Scotty. And it looks like they're gonna get a free tier 2 tower. Game has definitely slowed down a little bit.
We're no longer at 2 kills per minute. Still pretty damn close.
Yeah.
And, well, Panda's looking to keep up the tradition. Connection from Matthew here rolling in. Getting the dust off, but...
Ogre Steel Totem. Lovely item.
Is that top 3 best item in the
game?
It
has to be. Especially in this game, right? All they want to do, play long fights, kite the Earthbird, kite the Sky Ult, get away from the Medusa. It's... How much gold would you spend to buy Ogre Steel?
Yeah, that's an interesting way of thinking about it. We'll have to wait for a second, though. Toro is bashing the crap out of yet Matthew here. We'll get him. And also get a bit of a rotation here. The Darkseer TP will complete. Cancelled by the Brood. And also completed from Panda. So a kill, two TPs for Chrono? Not too bad.
It's pretty good. And they're still holding. Like, they're being ready as mid. Miposhka. Yeah, he is very dead.
Yeah, he
later, bro.
Pay his soul for him. Ogre Steel Totem there, I'm sure. Vacuum. But no wall in time.
Oh, we see the Mystic there.
Immediately. Yeah, that's incredible. What spells that? Who's that Pokemon?
Ogre Seal.
Seal away. Yeah, that's an interesting way of thinking about it, is when you look at all the neutral items side by side and you put yourself in a hypothetical, what would I be willing to pay for this? And if the answer is way more than every other item in the set, it either means that the item you would buy is very situationally amazing, or that it's just too good, right? Whisper. Okay, some good bashes. Oh my god, Yatoro. BKB! He is gonna...
It's 40 HP!
Not die! Oh, Petrify?
That was a nice try.
Holy shit, that was close.
I'm pretty sure...
What's the cast point on that? Because he might have actually connected if he didn't. The shot was mid-air.
Honestly, I don't know. But that was really close.
My goodness. Yatoro got away with murder. They're really playing his hero to the limit.
I mean, he had Mask of Madness on, so he just couldn't time walk away. He just barely got out. He has an Elven Tunic, may have evaded one of the hits there as well.
Radiant's middle tower.
Yeah, seems really nice to get some free evasion. You're playing against Brood and Medusa, so some good value here for sure for Yatoro with that item.
Titan Sliver for Pakaz. I've generally seen a lot of these Butterfly plus Elven Tunic timings come out, but I assume that sadly for Pakaz didn't quite get the RNG on his choice this time around.
Would you say it was a gimme to choose that over Titan Sliver, or because maybe the magic resistance played a part in that choice? There's a lot of spells on the Dire.
Yeah, but I feel like their damage is a bit more... how should I say this? I feel like you're not really gonna die through all this magic damage. I think when you get chronoed, it's like Visage maybe hitting you from the outside, pure damage, and Faceless Void hits.
Okay.
So if he did have the choice, I would say that was probably better, but I like what Team Spirit are doing. Like, some carry players may be like, oh, if I can only chrono one Earth Spirit, I don't want to do it. But you just want to get more gold, get XP, delay the game, and play for later. As now there's a new Roche, but Yatoro, chrono is back up.
Yatoro opted to buy his Demon Edge for his backpack, so actually does not have the buyback here if he gets caught out working on the Disperser. And I wonder if they're even going to be in time for this. EG are getting Roche dangerously low. It's gone. They're literally just took it. Yep. Spirit are too late. It looked like they really wanted to, but...
Yeah, I don't think they were quite aware that it could have respawned. I didn't quite pay attention. May have been an early spawn, but EG doing a good job. They got the vision up, and they're smoking already.
Yeah, looks like they might run into a Laurel on their right. Matthew will find a mine. And actually just rolling in completely blindly.
Yeah, I'm down for this. Get the hell in there, bro.
And rolling in blindly again. Still not finding anyone. Now he's going to get eyes on Miposhka. Will connect for this. Okay, that was a little bit of a volleyball situation. Miposhka missing every spell. And the roll. Vacuum. Okay.
Well, once again, this is the type of kill that I think it doesn't do anything to the game. Mid lane has been pushing all the way, top lane is pushing all the way, but Laurel down bottom. Matthew is trying to do some setup.
Yeah, they
have a ward there. Laurel has to be careful.
Yeah, he's going to run into the Skywrath Mage. We'll have to BKB this, and Panda will just TP out. Oh my god, that's some serious damage from Laurel, but now comes the tougher part. Coming. Finding a fat chrono again onto 3. Beautifully placed. Yatoro just can't stop hitting. This man don't miss. Oh my god, what a Void performance this has been.
I mean, this guy has some of the best chronos I've seen in this entire tournament. And EG, they're just getting outplayed on the map. Like, Team Spirit, good job on them. They weren't quite aware for the Roche, but they push out all the waves. Because of this Pakaz, after Roche, he TP's back to defend. But his team, they're not on the same page. And Team Spirit, they just punish it instantly.
Yeah, Gonna see the replay of it here. So first of all, this kill from Laurel, close call, but manages to just barely nail that Sonic in the end. And this looks like trouble. I totally get why EG want to chase here. They know the BKB is running out, but Yatoro, Chronos, this is a 12-man Chrono if you consider Spider Baby's men.
That's a 20-man Chrono right there. Also, I think Matthew actually killed Panda on the TP out. He dispelled the Shadow Strike, instantly popping the
Oh
stream.
no, seriously?
Yeah, I just saw it on the replay. I think Panda would have lived. But either way, shit happens. Gotta move on.
Yeah.
Or as in some of my pub games, you drop your items and kill them.
That's just such an edge case. Why did you Lotus me? I would have lived.
Idiot.
How often do you hear that? I don't know. This is like, is that the only time where you can kill an ally with Lotus? I think it might be.
Hold? Yeah, I think so.
That's,
why would you ever not want to dispel your ally?
That's crazy. All right, well. Another big win for Spirit, now up 5k. And keep in mind, they're doing this against Aegis and Cheese. So this should usually be EG's power play timing, but Spirit are doing a really good job at spreading out the map so EG don't get to rally behind their Medusa and push down the lane.
Yeah, like even now, EG want to go down mid, but Laurel, he already killed the next wave mid. Yatoro's going to stay on the map, but I do like Pakaz's switch up of his items. What do you think about his quick buy? Not one rapiers, not two, but three.
Oh, I like
He knows what he needs.
Yeah. When my teammates queue up 3 rapiers in a pub game, I know we're doing really well.
Yeah,
he just
it's
really
usually
wants to.
it's usually a good sign.
Yep.
Ooh. EG need to find a way to get out of this map state right now.
Can Yatoro solo this?
Well, apparently, if he's doing it.
He's pretty damn low at this point, but... Well,
yeah, he did it.
Extra low. All right, that's a shard from Miposhka. Finds the Static Storm. See Smile. Oh, this... Oh,
it did hit.
Barely hit. The glimpse not going to be enough, though.
Hit.
Oh, hit.
Here comes Mama. See ya.
All right, that was really damn close.
I like all these
Miposhka.
small things that Spirit is doing, though. Like, okay, he doesn't have a gem. I was going to say he has a gem. I'm blind.
Oh, Mira.
But poking bottom, BKB, Mira mid.
Glimmer versus Glimmer.
Oh, he's dead. Should be dead.
He's buying some good time here.
Ogre
Seal. He has Greaves in 3. No TP, though.
He's fine.
So,
he's fine.
well...
I was kidding, but he's
you
fine.
You were kidding,
Chrono.
but he actually is fine. Chrono, see you later, Brood.
Oh, not a double kill.
Yatoro.
Oh, Pakaz, though.
Yeah, time to go back to base and defend against Pakaz. They're also going to find
Nullifier.
Nullifier. He's not going to get anything off it. Oh, he actually did get the vacuum off in the end. Just barely gets the wall there. But now Pakaz 1v4. He has the Aegis to work with, but the first life is absolutely going to be claimed immediately. They're trying to get there to help him with Matthew, but he's being slowed down by Mira in the middle. So this is still a 4v1. Finally, Matthew now should be able to connect and get off a Lotus Orb potentially. All right, they're going to switch on the damage here from Medusa with the ult, but not enough. Yatoro's going to time walk back in with a reverse walk, and now getting onto Matthew, looking for a rollout. Not going to get it. Reverse walk straight back in, looking for more
reverse
Medusa.
walking.
Nice blast off, and Medusa is dry. Gonna get off the cheese. That is not going to save you for more than just a few seconds. No additional damage being dealt. And Mira now hounding C-Smile, just wants to get some sort of vision for a glimpse, but looks like at the very least he will get out. But man, this game has just been all Spirit for the last 10 minutes. Every move, just nailing it.
Bro, Yatoro's item build is fucking fire. I love his build. Just the way he's playing the map. He's not buying Manta, he's buying Disperser. It's so good against the Medusa, but you can also purge yourself from the silences, which there's 2 of, all the slows. He has an MKB against the Butterfly. Like, we're not even gonna... I don't even have to mention his Chronos. Like, his gameplay and map play alone, he's on fire right now.
Interesting to see him use the Disperser there on Miposhka as well, just purging off the slow and just giving him that move speed burst as well. It's allowing Yatoro to save teammates as well from the Earth Spirit and from the Skywrath, which if you have a Manta, you can save your own ass, but no one else. So really making the most of it here. Pakaz does not want to buy back, and this was going to at least be one lane for Spirit unless they can find some sort of dream engagement. Okay, poking a bit there with the time walk and reverse time walk. Yatoro level 26.
At 37 minutes, you know, he's having a good game. Next up, Satanic. He's going to split his Mask of Madness.
And worth reminding ourselves, keep in mind, Yatoro coming up big and Spirit in general coming up big when it matters the most. They cannot afford to lose a series here. And with this, what looks to be a 2-0 win, they bring themselves in striking distance off a potential top 4, either finish or tiebreaker. He's not even going back. They don't have Aegis. They don't care.
They want to...
okay, now they do care.
Okay, let's see. Reevaluate.
And I got to correct myself from earlier. We talked about this in game number 1. Spirit's last game is not against BetBoom. That was incorrect.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. I will correct myself.
You shut me down earlier.
Yeah, I made you look stupid, but it was I was the dummy.
Yes.
Surprise. The last game of BetBoom is against 9 Pandas. Team Spirit will be facing Talon tomorrow. And that one
could
very well decide who gets top 4, because both teams, if Spirit were to win this, would be 3-3 heading into that. So likely the most decisive game of the entire group stage. Roll in. Oh, the chrono again. Yeah. Well, they've got some defensive items, as you pointed out, but it's not enough. The advantage is too big for Spirit. They chrono Deuce and just kill her before it's over.
I love myself some good Faceless Void gameplay. Larl blinking in, kind of baiting Earth Spirit to roll over. Yatoro snatches it right away. 2-man chrono, and they're just all in. He's forced to buy back on Medusa here. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is going to be Megas in a matter of 10 seconds if they don't do it. He's going to port in here, roll in into the Magnetize. Only on one, though. It's Ogre Seal!
Ogre Seal. He's going to get forced away as well. The Magnetize is spreading, but a really nice familiar drop here. See Smile trying to stand his ground, but he's getting bashed a lot. He's still going to live for now, though. But, all right, serious damage onto the Yatoro. Procs on the Satanic. Gonna lay into Whisper and take him down. Pakaz now against the world, more or less. See, Smile is actually still staying alive just barely, but yep, they're all very, very low on the side of Spirit, though. This is actually potentially doable for Pakaz with a little bit of help, but where is the help? He's alone. That is a dieback. Everyone on Spirit is basically out of help. We'll get one of them here. See Smile trying to run down more. Mira, double force.
Ogre Seal.
Ogre Seal. He gets some distance. No mana for the jump out.
Don't worry, collapses Ogre Seal, guys.
Collapse.
He's fine. He's fine.
He's walking in. Static Storm ready in 2 seconds. They might look for more Yatoro. Going in against Panda here. Has the Disperser in case he gets silenced. Might have to go over and help Collapse, though. Wants a high five. Probably not going to get it. Going to go in on the root here. Manta pops. Oh my god, the damage from Yatoro is just insane.
They're just getting kited.
5 getting outplayed. Oh. Time for a pause from Pakaz. GG.
Ooh, that does not look good. Uh-oh.
Well, up disconnect. A rarity nowadays. Maybe they agreed it was GG and he just tapped out immediately, but